We've selected the 5 best used SUVs with an average price under $30,000. I'm Travis.
And I'm Alana. We're from Edmunds. Our team has tested and reviewed thousands of cars, on-road and off. Now we're partnered with CarMax, who has bought, sold, and expertly appraised thousands of SUVs. Together, we're going to find the right SUV for you.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, click the like button below, and let us know in the comments whether your favorite SUV made the list or not. For some, the specific list of SUV needs includes a third row of seating. For others, it's a high towing capacity you're looking for, or you may just want the capability of all-wheel drive.
Depending on model year, mileage, equipment, taxes, and fees, some of them are going to be over $30,000. But there is a very good chance that you're going to be able to find one of these 5 in your price range.
The Honda CR-V is one of the most well-rounded vehicles on sale today. Why? It's comfortable, it's spacious, it's powerful, and it's efficient. The inside isn't just big for a compact SUV, there's so much cargo space in here, it rivals some mid-size competitors. It's really comfortable on the open road. There's plenty of space for all your gear, 4 adults, and we really like the 1.5-liter turbocharged engine under the hood of this CR-V. Paired with all-wheel drive, it's estimated by the EPA to get 29 mpg combined. That's really respectable for the segment. There are a lot of quality trim pieces on the inside. Nothing in here feels cheap or flimsy. It's all well built. The seats feel like they could hold up to a lot of abuse over time, whether that's loading in and out camping gear or if you've got kids or pets that are climbing on and off the seats. The CR-V has an impressive list of standard features, but there are a lot of good optional ones too, and tech-savvy buyers will appreciate things like adaptive cruise control and blind spot monitoring. Now, this SUV was redesigned in 2017, and that's the most recent generation, the one we're in now, but these virtues span back across the years. Most CR-Vs have stuff like lots of headroom and legroom, good visibility with big side windows and big mirrors. This generation, acceleration is really good with the 1.5-liter engine, and driving dynamics are good too. Steering and handling are impressive for such a practical vehicle. The pros are impressive fuel economy, top-notch interior quality, and it's comfortable to sit in, but it's still entertaining to drive. Cons would be that the tech interface has a steep learning curve, and the base 2.4-liter engine, it's a bit underwhelming.
The Ford Escape received a redesign in 2020, but we're going to focus on the 3rd generation models. That's 2013 through 2019. During its history, Ford offered the Escape in both standard gas engine and hybrid models. So as you shop, you'll see many different powertrains and trim options. Our favorite is the turbocharged 2-liter, available in the higher trims, because the base 2.5-liter and the smaller turbocharged 1.5-liter just aren't that exciting. You want some zoom, right? Ford Sync is the infotainment interface that controls radio, phone, and navigation features. We're fans of the Ford system. Voice controls are able to understand simple commands. Phone connectivity, that's Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, are easy, although not available on all trim levels. And just in general, the system is quick to respond and easy to use. Design-wise, the Escape isn't super brag-worthy. The materials feel a little cheap and utilitarian. But that means you won't feel bad putting this car to use and dragging a bit of dirt inside. If you do want to spice it up, leather and fancier materials are available on the titanium trim. A strong suit for the Escape is minimal engine noise and excellent climate control. If there is one thing that American car manufacturers do better than anyone else, it's air conditioning, and I like air conditioning. Ride quality suffers in pursuit of sporty handling. It's got a bit of road hum and jostle. Hey, it's a trade-off. You want sporty or you want comfort. There are competitors who focus more on comfortable commuting, and the Escape is more on the sporty side. Pros include an easy-to-use interior tech, impressive optional 2-liter engine, and car-like handling. Cons? The interior trim quality is underwhelming, and it has less space than some rivals.
The Toyota RAV4 is quiet, comfortable, and spacious. Basically, it gets all the basics right. It was redesigned in 2019 and got sleek new styling, but that doesn't mean older models aren't worth a look too. They offer a lot of standard features and give you good value for the money. It might not have any flashy materials, but the RAV4's interior feels well built, it's solid, and it's pretty quiet on the highway. It's also got one of the biggest interiors in the class with a large cargo volume in the back for all your stuff. One thing you'll want to know about older models is that the Toyota RAV4 didn't get Apple CarPlay until 2019 and didn't get Android Auto compatibility until 2020. Tech-savvy buyers might be frustrated by the basic Entune system because it's difficult to learn. So if you want to hook up your smartphone, maybe look for a newer model. While I like the looks of this new 2019, it's not necessarily exciting to drive. Sure, acceleration is average and steering and handling are acceptable, but this isn't the sporty choice in the sub 30K segment. It does make up for it though with a good ride quality and well-padded seats. The RAV4 gets great EPA estimates from hybrid models and has a practical interior layout, it's quiet and comfortable. It has a lackluster base engine with no available upgrade for several years, and a difficult-to-learn infotainment system.
It's hard not to love a Grand Cherokee. Even though it isn't the most modern option on our list, it's so full of Jeep personality with Wrangler-like styling, but family vehicle comfort. The Grand Cherokee is a mid-size SUV, so more space than the compacts we've been talking about, but it's gonna take up more space in your garage too. If you've got a toy hauler or the kind of toys that need hauling, the Grand Cherokee has a very impressive tow rating for its class. With a V8 and all-wheel drive, the Grand Cherokee is rated to tow 7,200 pounds, and the V6 is rated for about 1,000 pounds less. Most crossovers can't come anywhere near those numbers. Speaking of numbers, Jeep made a 700 horsepower Hellcat Grand Cherokee, but if you find one of those for under $30,000, I call dibs. This is a comfy ride, downright luxury in the upper trim levels. If you want something more rugged, the Trailhawk model adds on some extra off-roading equipment like skid plates and low-range gearing, while still offering comfort. Optioning can get tricky because there are a lot of different trim levels and then there are additional add-on packages. But whether you want adaptive air suspension or a rear seat entertainment system or both, you should be able to find a Grand Cherokee to match. Everything is a trade-off. You want big and stable, you get less nimble and heavier than its compact rivals. Another way you pay for that big quiet cabin is in fuel efficiency. Not great, even for a midsize SUV, with top EPA estimates checking in at 24 mpg combined for the diesel. The 6-cylinder gas engine rates 21 and the V8, ouch, 17. The Grand Cherokee has a plush interior, extensive engine options, and impressive towing capability. Gets pretty poor fuel economy with the optional V8, and those upper trim levels get pricey. Plus, it's a very firm ride.
The Honda CR-V and Toyota RAV4 are compact SUV heavyweights. So how does the Nissan Rogue compete? Well, it offers a lot of value. It has one of the lowest average prices in the segment, and it really packs in the features. It's got a comfortable interior, plenty of space for 4 adults, and some years, Nissan even offered an optional third row. The tech and interior interface are easy to learn and easy to use. Everything's really intuitive. The graphics aren't the best though, so don't come in with high-resolution hopes. The interior has lots of comfortable, soft touch points for your elbows, and everything feels well built, especially on the mid-level SV and top SL trim levels. One trick that Nissan has up its sleeve is an optional 360-degree parking camera, which many rivals didn't even offer before Nissan had it on their sheet. It is really useful too if you park in the city a lot, if you parallel park, and honestly, it would help me keep my bumpers from getting pretty scratched up. The Rogue has a smooth highway ride, a spacious interior, a big trunk, comfortable seats, and impressive fuel economy. It's a bit underpowered though, with no optional engine upgrade. It's noisy on the highway, and when you do get that third row, it's pretty cramped. So Alana, what have we learned?
Well, we've discovered that there are actually quite a lot of desirable SUVs that come in under $30,000, if you know what to look for.
The CR-V is a class leader. It's spacious, comfortable, powerful, and efficient if you get the right engine, and it's one of our favorites whether you buy it new or used.
The Ford Escape is fun to drive. It's sporty, it feels nimble and small on the outside, and it's spacious on the inside.
The Toyota RAV4 isn't as fun to drive, but it covers all the bases. It's comfortable, it's quiet on the highway, and it's got a lot of cargo space. Plus, I like the new looks.
The Grand Cherokee is larger and more capable than the compact SUVs on the list, but it is less efficient. Still, if you've got some towing you need to do, or you just like those Wrangler-esque looks, Grand Cherokee might be the SUV for you.
Last but not least, the value buy. The Nissan Rogue is comfortable, and there's plenty of space inside, but it's underpowered compared to its rivals. We do forgive that sin though, because it's one of the least expensive vehicles on the list. Click the link below for a full in-depth article on all the SUVs we've covered in this video. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and let us know in the comments below whether or not your favorite SUV made the list.